Hello, this is Peter Stewart. Thank you so much indeed for listening. Correct intonation for conversation is what I'm talking about over the next few weeks. And today, how to sound like you know what you're talking about. And you can do this. This is the golden revelation. Yeah. Hopefully you've got pen in hand. You've got a pad of paper. You've got your phone that you're going to be writing down this really key message. This is really important. It's the keystone to everything. Yeah, not many people will say this to you, and it's a golden rule. It underlines. It's the very foundation of everything we're talking about. Okay, how to sound like you know what you're talking about, and you can do this by actually knowing what you're talking about. It's as easy as that. You can't fake sincerity. I mean, if you don't know the meaning of what you're actually reading, then how will you be able to convey the meaning to your audience? Good comprehension leads to good intonation. If you're not interested, your viewer and listener won't be. Why should they be? You haven't taken the time and trouble to work it out. You're conning them. You're conning them. If you can't be bothered to work out the meaning of the message from your end, why should they take the time and trouble to interpret what it is you're saying? You don't want one or more of them to think, they don't know what they're talking about, because they may well do if they've got intonation frustration with how you're talking. It's why over the decades TV newsreaders have tended to be journalists rather than actors. They know what they're talking about. They can bring a sense of understanding, a sense of significance to the script. Giving context to the content means their gravitas is genuine. I mean, actors can also act at being a presenter rather than being one, but that's what it is. It's an act. They're not actually it. Someone who's reading you the news from a TV studio in London, Paris, Berlin or Washington about what's happening in Afghanistan is going to be saying it with so much more gravitas and understanding and nuanced feeling in how they say those words than somebody who's only stayed in their own country. Yeah? They feel the story. They know the story. They understand the story. The script could be exactly the same. You will, as a listener, be able to understand if someone is giving you that information from a location of knowledge. Don't sound a fake and a false phony. Realise the significance of the information you're passing on. If you're interested, you will sound interesting. Know who the intended listener is and, as I said the other day, their desired response. And remember, it's not how you feel about the story or the script. It's about how you want someone else to feel or think or act differently after hearing it. Tomorrow, Emma's story as Get a Better Broadcast, Podcast and Video Voice continues. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.